Hello friends, today we are going to see class 8 science chapter, that is reaching the age of adolescence. So in this chapter, firstly we are going to understand the life cycle of humans. Then we are going to understand what is adolescence, changes during puberty, reproductive health, and at the last we are going to understand different types of endocrine glands in humans. Starting with the life cycle of humans, if you go to see the life cycle of humans, you have some stages that are common. First you have zygote, then you have a child, then you have adolescents, then you have adults, then you have old aged people. So here, what is zygote? Zygote is a egg that is formed. So you might be thinking the growth will start from child. No, the growth will start from the zygote only. Then child, here also many changes or growth takes place. The child will start to speak and many changes happen here also. But in adolescence, if you compare with those two, drastic changes happen in many perspectives. Now, adolescence is the age between childhood and adulthood. Between both, the adolescence age comes. So, next we will understand what is the adolescence. The period where humans undergo many changes. So, here adolescence is a time period where humans undergo drastic changes in many perspectives that we are going to understand in next topic. So, this age is also called as teenage. Teenage, why it is called teenage? Because teenagers come under these groups. Now, if you go and see the age of adolescence, the adolescence age stretches from 12 years to 19 years. Next, it is also called as puberty period also. So, some drastic changes happen in the puberty. Puberty means adolescence only. So, changes during puberty. There are four main changes that takes place. First is change of voice. Next is change in height. Next you have development of sweat and sebaceous glands. Then you have increase in thinking ability. So change in voice. Now for example, a boy is there. His voice first was soft, but after some period of time his voice became harsh. That is nothing but change in voice. Now why it happens? It happens due to an organ in our body, that is Adam's apple. This happens because of Adam's apple. It is also called as larynx. So, this Adam's apple or larynx is responsible for production of sound. Now, the vocal cords that are present that helps in transformation of soft to harsh in this adolescence period. Next is change in height. If this height is dependent on the genes of a person. Now, if the parents are tall, the child also will be tall. If they are short, the child also will become short. Now, change in height is absolutely dependent on the genes that he has got from that the child has got from his parents. Next is development of sweat and sebaceous glands. Now, sweat and sebaceous glands. Before understanding them, let's get to know what are the glands. Glands are the organs in our body that secrete liquid. Now, liquid does not mean water. Now, you have sweat. It's a type of liquid that is secreted. Now, that sweat is very important because through it only some waste products move out of the body. Like that, not only sweat, you have many other liquids that are secreted with different glands. Now, one of them is sweat gland and another is sebaceous gland. Now, sweat glands so sweat glands secrete sweat. Then sebaceous gland. Sebaceous glands secrete oil in our body. So, sweat glands, from word only we understand sweat. Now, what is sweat? Sweat is a form of liquid through which you throw out liquid waste. Now, sebaceous glands secrete oil. Again, oil is one of the form through which waste products are given out from our body. So next, not only these glands, we'll understand more glands in the types of endocrine glands. Coming to next, increase in thinking ability. For this change, you can take an example. When we were from first to fifth standard, the content was limited and it was all basic. Now from the sixth onwards, the content, if you see, it has become a little bit broad. Why? Because in this period your thinking ability becomes more. So that is the reason, and this is one of the major changes in puberty that takes place. Now next, we understand the types of endocrine glands. So now, first moving to types of endocrine glands, first we'll understand what are endocrine glands exactly. The set of glands that secrete hormones. So, endocrine gland is not a single gland. There are many glands in our body which secrete hormones. So, what are hormones? Hormones are chemical messengers of the body. They regulate some important functions in our body and they flow through blood. If you see some properties of endocrine system, they are ductless, meaning the hormones are directly secreted into the blood streams. Then they are pouchless. Pouchless means they don't have a single pouch in them. Then they secrete chemical messengers. Again, chemical messengers means they secrete hormones only. This is what is endocrine gland and the properties of endocrine system. Now we'll understand the four major types of endocrine glands. Firstly, the four are pituitary glands, adrenal glands, pancreas and thyroid glands. Starting with pituitary glands, this is located below the brain. Now, suppose if the above part is brain, there is a pea-like structure that is present, that is nothing but your pituitary glands. Now, it is pea-sized, meaning it is too small in size. Secretes TSH, meaning a thyroid stimulating hormones. It secretes that, and growth hormones it secretes. Then the master, it is also called as the master of glands. Why master of glands? Now, brain. We know that brain regulates the whole body. Similarly, pituitary glands regulate the hormones or the glands. Then, it secretes, majorly it secretes two types, that is thyroid stimulating hormones and growth hormones. Next, coming to adrenal glands, these are located above the pancreas. So, if these are located above the kidney. Now, if these two are your kidneys, you have the adrenal glands above both the kidneys. These are called emergency glands. Now, they are called emergency glands because they secrete drastic amount of energy in a less period of time, you can see. So, they are called emergency glands. Coming to pancreas, these are located below the stomach. Now, suppose if this is your stomach and below you have large intestine and small intestine, the part here or the organ here is called as your pancreas. Then it controls blood sugar with the hormone insulin. So, the disease, malfunctioning of pancreas takes place in that disease, and it controls this blood sugar with the help of a hormone which it secretes, that is insulin. Next, coming to the last type, that is thyroid glands. These are located in the windpipe. Now, windpipe, if this is your windpipe, it is surrounding the windpipe and they are butterfly shaped. Now, you are seeing it has a butterfly shape. Then it secretes thyroxine glands. Now, the type of hormone secreted by this thyroid glands is thyroxine gland. So in the next video we are going to see the last topic of this chapter, that is reproductive health. So thank you.